Right. So, can any of the moderator confirm that my voice is visible and my face, sorry, my voice is audible and my face is visible? Well, thank you for confirming that, Deepak. So kind of you. Now, we are going to begin this session. And first of all, a warm good evening to all of you. Thank you for joining our session today. This event is focused on delivering information on the upcoming Google's 30 Day of Cloud campaign. A summary of the event was already shared with all of the members on our Discord and WhatsApp groups. In this session, we are only going to share more details, answer FAQs, and take your questions. If you aren't a member of our club, I highly encourage you to join our club as a member to receive session invites and updates about campaigns like this. It is mandatory to join as a club member to register for this campaign. And also, we will be hosting many more sessions like these and workshops and talks with industry expert this coming year. Just give me a moment. Yeah, just sorry for the inconvenience. We will continue from here. Yeah. So we have also have with us Deepak in the chats and also our GDSC lead, Divyanshu. And Deepak is our head of design operations for GDSC and ITW. And we both will be taking questions at the end of this session. And you can post your questions after this session on this YouTube chat or on Discord. We will be taking questions from both of these videos. So 30 days of cloud is all about learning cloud computing and data structure and machine learning techniques. And there are two tracks that are spread over a month, like 4 weeks. And you will get a chance to learn, upgrade, and explore cloud opportunities to join a bandwagon of cloud experts. Now, now, before talking more about this campaign, let us just talk about what is cloud. So cloud can be said as a bundle of infrastructures, tools, and technologies provided to the vendor companies to better manage their application and data without going over the hassle of setup or form work. In the simplest sense, we can say that the cloud technology is just a bundle of computing services like database management, APIs, servers, etc. Now, I'll tell you in the form of an example so that you may better understand cloud if you haven't dealt with this word before. So, imagine you are this guy and it is 2004 and you made a website called facebook.com. It's a really cool website that you have made and you want to share it with your friends. And you also want around 1,000 users or maybe 5,000 users. You do not have any idea about it, but let's just say 5,000 users. The site, when you release it, it's a hit, and soon it reaches its 1,000 mark, and more users are joining your site, and there's a tremendous requirements on traffic. There's so much load on your servers. There's data requirements and everything. So what will you do in that scenario? You will go on ahead, you will buy more VPS, set up the servers by your own, And if the problem persists, you will have to solve those problems by yourself. You will have to do all the things from setting up the servers from scratch, and you have to take care of everything like billing information. If your resources are underutilized or it is overutilized, you might have to pay for the things that you didn't intend it for. So all those things about the problem of scaling, the problem of delivery, all those things came into being around a decade ago when companies on the internet was just launching. So how cloud came into being? So cloud came as a solution to all of this, where the companies who have already worked on their infrastructure, big companies, giant companies like Microsoft, Amazon, Google, all of them work together. They didn't work together. They work on their individual infrastructure, and they thought that since many of the bigger services are already running on their infrastructure, like for Google, Gmail, YouTube, and things like even Google Meet is running on that. And since they saw that they are able to scale to trillions of requests a second and billions of YouTube videos being streamed at a time, so they thought that why not we deliver this as a product to the rest of deliver this product to rest of the companies who may leverage their infrastructure. So they came up with a technology that has a neat set of all these tools which companies can use and deploy their applications quickly on them, and they can manage their things on this infrastructure. So I told you about how cloud came into being. Now let's just talk about why you should be a cloud engineer. So there are many reasons to become cloud engineer, especially in this age of pandemic hit economy. We have seen that many companies are going from an offline model to an online model, and the demand for cloud infrastructure is only increasing. And if there's one thing that every company will need is to better manage and deploy their applications. And we are also seeing that companies are slowly moving from being utility centric products to data centric products, wherein they have to manage a lot of data that is coming in every second, and they require tools to better manage that. And in case the problem of scaling occurs, they can do that as well. So, uh, so the knowledge of cloud and all the solution that these companies offer goes a long way. So, uh, what happens is when any companies, let's just say Google, provides a cloud infrastructure, a cloud interface to the companies who may require their infrastructure for deploying their applications, they actually provide a bunch of applications. They actually provide a bunch of services for which only a person who have specialized in the said cloud infrastructure can only know what kind of solution needs to be provided to that company. So in that case, that is the job, that is the role of a cloud engineer. Is a cloud engineer finds what set of requirements a company has over their application and how they are going to manage, and he or she then finds out what kind of solution a said cloud architecture may provide. So some people may again ask, they can simply go with cloud providers like AWS or Azure. Then why Google? So I will say yes, you can go with any cloud technology provider, and most of the cloud features work the same way, although the products differ from by far from many points. So definitely you can go there as well. Now, Google in the previous decade have spent so much in building their entire network, as you can see on the slide here. Uh, this is a massive network that Google has laid of cloud regions that Google has laid in previous decades. And this network is battle tested and war tested because many of their prime services like Gmail, YouTube, and Google Search, all of them run on this system, this network, and they do not fail. Like every second billions of searches are made on Google Search, but Google Search doesn't seem to fail. And every other application that has ever been deployed on the Google has been successful. And this network not only just provide a method, a medium to put your application on the line, but it also gives you an array of services and other functions that you can utilize uh, on being on their infrastructure. You do not have to, go ahead and set up everything from scratch. So that was all about cloud and what GCP has to offer to you, and what all things you can learn and explore being a cloud engineer. Now we will come to the main topic of the session, is the 30 days of cloud campaign, and I will cover the basic and brief points first, and then I will move on to covering various other things, and take, giving out the FAQs, the answers to the FAQs, and taking your questions. So four main points that I thought of telling you all before joining this campaign are these three in front of your screen. The first is eligibility. So you have to be like above 18 years of age, and I assumed while sharing that form that most of you are 18 years above 18 years of age, and you have to be enrolled in a higher education degree. And if you aren't, so sorry, this campaign is not for you. Maybe a year from now or 2 years from now, you will be eligible for that. You need to be enthusiastic to learn about cloud engineering and machine learning. Well, that goes without saying. If you are going to be interested in cloud engineering and machine learning, only then you should enroll in campaign. Otherwise, if you just go on ahead and sign up the form, it will just be a waste of opportunity. So if you are enthusiastic to learn, you are interested, you are curious, you should definitely go for this campaign. uh, After this, you need to be the GDSC and ITW club member. Now, this has been made mandatory uh, by the Google, because there are a few things like, if I am going to release referrals, or if other team members are going to release referral, it is only going to be via our club, which is GDSC and ITW. The duration of this campaign will be from 27th September to 27th October, that is 4 weeks. Although the registration is going to begin from tomorrow, which is also a tentative date, but you will be beginning your program from 27th of September, when you will get your free credits and the invite link for the quick labs. Third is benefits. So what all benefits you will get? Well, first thing is learning about the most trending skills in the market, which are cloud and machine learning itself is the biggest and prime benefit that you are going to get from this campaign. But if you are looking for something more, the Google is also going to issue uh, badges for you, and you badges for you for completion of every task, like they have given there on their website, which I'll show you. If you complete those tasks, Google will issue a badge for you. And on completion of tracks, like there are going to be two tracks, if you complete either one of the track, you are surely going to get some goodies by the Google. And if you complete both the tracks, you will get more number of goodies by the Google. And the number of goodies is dependent on how many tracks you complete. There is no bound on time. You have to complete those tracks before the 27th October gets over. So in 4 weeks only, you have to complete the tracks to win the swags and goodies by the Google. And the registrations for the same will begin from 22nd of September at 5 p.m. This is a tentative date provided to us, although this might change. So keep updated to our WhatsApp and our Discord server to learn more about that. So this was all about the campaign. Now this is a campaign website provided. I'll show you this as well. And at the end, there are a few things that I like to cover as well. So first thing is, when the forms are released, only 50,000 registrations are accepted. And these registrations are accepted solely on the basis of first comes, first serve purpose. So if you miss the form, or you are too late to sign up the forms, you might not even get the chance to open up the form and register over there. So as soon as the forms are made available to you, you have to go and enroll yourself immediately. And once you enroll in the form, the rest of the things will be provided to the rest of the instructions will be provided to you over email. And if you have after registration is accepted, it is successful. If you still do not get invites or any kind of instructions, you may definitely come and ask on our Discord and tell us your doubt. Second is, if you have participated in quick labs, if you have participated in campaigns before like these done by Google, and you have used quick labs account before, those quick labs account will not be marked for any kind of tracking. So if you have previously earned points, those points will not be tracked. I will strictly suggest you that you sign up with a new Google account, or you sign up with a Quick Labs account which is completely new and hasn't been used before in other campaigns. So now I will show you the campaign website that Google has provided us. I will share this website with you in the description and on Discord and WhatsApp group, so you can check every bit of information that this programs has to share. So this is the front page, and please, before asking any questions on WhatsApp or on Discord, well, I will suggest not to ask anything on WhatsApp because chats are often lost. Uh, but if you're asking question on Discord or here on the YouTube chat, uh, just first, go through this website and go through this FAQ sections where most of your questions are answered. And if still some of the questions aren't answered, I will do my best to tell you the answers to those. So here's the home page, and these are the goodies provided by the Google. So there's a T-shirt, a bag, a water bottle, and a sticker. In addition, the badges will be provided for you if when you complete the task like these, which you can use in on your resume and on your LinkedIn profile. So that will be quite cool. Apart from that, let's go to the prize rules. So I have already told that if you complete either one of the track, only these two goodies will be provided to you. And if you complete both the tracks, that is the cloud engineering and the data science and machine learning track, you will get all these goodies mailed to you at your home. Second is about the skill badges. So yeah, so what all you are going to do in this program. So basically, Google has provided a medium to learn about their cloud infrastructure using hands-on, labs, which you can use for yourself to learn about things. So if you do not have a Quick Labs access and you are interested in enrolling for this campaign, I highly suggest even before registering for the participating before in the campaign, you should make a Quick Labs account and just explore some of the things like this. Introductory quest is open to free to all, so you may go ahead and check that out. So here I have opened my Quick Labs account, and here if you can see, there are lots of quests that you have to complete. Now let's just say this is a quest which is an introductory quest. If I open this up, this quest is open, and this quest has many labs. So as you can see, there are so many labs over here. These labs has to be completed with the help of tasks which are given inside of this lab. So these are all the labs over here, right? And if I open one of the labs, this is the first lab, right? These are the texts that you have to read. Like they are these tasks that you have to read and learn about what Google Cloud has to offer in each of the lab. And once you do all of that, there is the start lab button, right? The lab always this is the introductory lab actually, so there is no instruction to start the lab before reading, but generally you will have to start the lab, which you can see there's a start lab button over here. If you click on it, a lab is started. Oh, right. Yeah, a lab is started, and it says that I can access this lab by clicking on open Google Console. So once I open the Google Console, the default password for that and the username for that is already provided to me. So I'll just have to log in over here, and if I copy this, right, and I just log in over here, this lab is opened. And just like how a normal cloud engineer would get access to this cloud platform, you are going to get access to this dashboard, this labs dashboard. And here you have to perform all the tasks that are given. For example, this is the introductory tab, and it says that the first task in here is that you have to like stay for 5 minutes or so, right? So to test your understanding, you have to answer these following questions. So after doing all this task that here it is mentioned, there will be questions like these, like you have to answer this things, and once you answer that and submit that, your score, your lab score will go on to be evaluated further. And this is how you are going to complete the labs. And once your lab is completed, you have done all the things over here. For example, the one of the task over there is open cloud shell, right? So this is cloud shell on Google Cloud, and this is like a snapshot of what actual Google Cloud engineers work with. So it is really great to have a hands-on experience on the actual technology what all cloud engineers are there to learn. So just like any normal shell, you will have all these functionalities given to you on the Google Cloud. So it is great to learn about these things, and this is just an introductory tab. Once you have done the tab, like completed all the tasks that is listed over here in this lab, you should just end the lab, okay, and you will submit it. And at the end, the score for your lab is automatically counted and listed in your account, right? You can then go on to this lab of creating virtual machines and everything. And here you can read this lab was free, so it doesn't require any credit. But this lab requires like 1 credit. Again, this lab requires 1 credit. So these credits are actually purchased from the Google if you want to learn about these things. But since you are enrolling in this program, the Google is going to provide you free credit so that you may be able to spend those credit on these labs. So that was it about quick labs. And all the information regarding this campaign are already given in depth, and they have did a the Google has did a fantastic role. The developer student developer club team have done a very great role in making this website, and they have mentioned almost everything that you want to know about this campaign, uh, more than what I have mentioned in this video. So I will suggest you to please go through this website, and I will share this right away on the chat. If you can access, just go on ahead and check that out. So uh, right, so that was it about the Google Cloud campaign. Now I think that's it, and I'm happy to take if there's any questions. You guys may ask questions on Discord, or you may guys ask question here on the YouTube chat. So Deepak and Divyanshu, I guess, are taking the chats. If I miss any, they are going to take and post those questions here on the chat box on YouTube. Right. So I can read some of the questions that was posted earlier. Do we get a certificate? Well, let's just check. Do we get a certificate? Google has previously mentioned in one of their slides that they are going to give a certificate. But let's just see if I can find that in evidence over here. Right. So about the certificate is not given over on this website, but I will definitely come back to you and confirm on that. But according to the slides that were shared to me, they did have said that they are going to give a certificate of appreciation. So I will definitely get back to you on that. Who was the one? Okay, VS Roy, right? Right. No more questions. Right. We have one more question from Venkata Lakshmi. Right. Actually, I am from. We don't have GDS in our college. Willing to learn the cloud. Yes, you can join us, Venkata Lakshmi. You have to register as a member, and because if there is some kind of conflict that might arise, we will be better able to help you. Also, one more thing, guys, while filling the form, like they have said here over here, when will the form come? So here it says keep an eye out for the registration form. So once you fill that form, make sure that you select GDSC and ITW from the I hope you can hear me, right? Can anyone confirm? Okay, there's a lot of lag over here, right? So yeah, so when you complete the form, make sure that you have selected GDSC and ITW that is under your name. So once more, Venkata Lakshmi, you have to join our club, and the club's links are all already provided in the Discord chat, and you can go over there and join our club. If you have any problem, there are more people help with that will help you out on our Discord server to help you join the club. And do that before the registration forms come out before 5 p.m. And as soon as the registration forms come out, I will, notify all of you to fill those forms. And in the form, please select GDSC and ITW, and do not select any other campus, right? What do you mean by completing both the tracks? So actually, VS Roy, there are two tracks as I've no, told you. There are two tracks over here. So you sign up for this campaign, and there are two tracks. Track one is cloud engineering track, and track two is machine learning track. And both of these track have uh, technologies related to the individual things. Like this is related to cloud only. So you will get to learn about various cloud technologies, uh, right? You will get to learn about virtual machines. You will get to learn about compute engine, app engine, etc. Everything. And this track is all about tools that are used in machine learning. Although I am not accustomed to machine learning tools, but whatever tools like BigQuery and engineer data and Google Cloud, all of these things there are you will get to learn in machine learning track. So it's the choice is yours. If you want to complete track one, you can complete track 1. If you want to complete track 2, you can complete track 2. And if you want go on ahead and want to complete both the tracks, you can complete both the tracks. And depending on how many tracks you complete, the prices will vary. So if you complete just one track in either of those, then only these goodies will be provided. If you complete both the tracks, all these goodies will be provided. The next question is, when should we create Quick Labs account, before the registration or after? You can do in either of the situation, but I'll suggest that you should have a Quick Labs account ready with you before you register. But because according to the information I have got, it might be possible that you may be given credits before 27th. I don't know, this is not a possibility, but whatever I've heard from my fellow uh, facilitators, they have told me that the participant might get the quick labs credit before 27. So it is great if you can just register a quick labs account, but it won't matter if you haven't registered quick labs account before. uh, Also, one more thing, the Google account that you will use to register for this campaign, you should use the same Google account for the Quick Labs account. Do not change that account. If you change that account, then there will be a lot of problems in getting the credits, and your registration might also be, disqualified. So uh, uh, please use the same account as you have used during registration for the quick labs as well. So do we have to complete both the tracks? There is no compulsion in completing both of the tracks in 30 days. And there is no completion in completing the tracks as well. You also have this opportunity of earning the skill badges, which is equally beneficial for you. You can show these badges on your LinkedIn profile, and there's no compulsion in covering both of the tracks. You can cover either of the tracks, so there's no compulsion in that. I am afraid tracks don't really mean exams. No, there is no exam actually. This is not a certification course, VS Roy. Right? There is no exam over here. This is just like a head start for your uh, sort of career in Google Cloud Engineering. That's it. The actual Google Cloud certification is quite robust and extensive. It covers a lot of things, not just these two simple tracks. They cover a lot of things, and they usually go from 1 month to 6 months of training. But this is not any kind of certification. Yeah, I have already shared that. I'll just pin this message. I've already shared that link, right? Mm, one more thing, if there's someone from the professional sphere who is not a student, they cannot join this campaign. This is specifically made for students only who are 18 plus and who have enrolled in higher education. How to get credits in Quick Lab? Sarjeet, the credits will be given to you once your registration is successful. Once it's successful, you will get emails regarding all the instruction on how to claim the credits. So that is not a big deal. If you have a problem in accessing the credits, they also have given a very nice video in this FAQs regarding the quick lab queries. You can go over here and check out. So yes, see, I am not able to get the quick labs credit pass after enrolling in the program. What should I do? So here are all the troubleshooting guide that has been given to you. You can just go over these and uh, you know uh, find out where is the problem. And still, if you don't get the credit after successful enrollment, I'll just help you out. Deepak has said that you should use your register yourself member of well, Yeah, Deepak, that is a good point to give over here. So actually, the thing is, even if you are not using the same account with which you have become the member of our club, what you can do is you may register from other email, you may register from other account, Google account, but make sure you select the GSDC, GDSC, and ITW campus from the options. Yes, who is asking this? Asthirth Sagar. Asthirth, why did I said that you have to create a new account, Google account? Well, only create new account if you have participated in Quick Labs before. If you haven't participated in any other cloud campaign or Google Cloud campaigns before, the account that you have with you right now, you can use the same account to first create an account on Quick Labs, and you can use the same account to register for this program. So that won't be a problem. But the problem occurs when you have actually enrolled in a Google Cloud campaign before. If that happens, then you have to create a new account so that your your score will be counted, will be tracked. Because if you have already previously completed some of the labs, those will not be counted. So only then you have to create a new Google account and you have to register on Quick Labs. So I'll reiterate again, most of the information is given on this website only. So just go through this website, thoroughly before asking any question, and then you may, if still there are more questions, you may ask us on Discord server. And please try not to ask questions on WhatsApp, as most of the things are often missed on WhatsApp, and the queries remain unanswered. So use Discord to get those queries answered. Well, VS Roy, if your university holds the GDSC event and they are offering you the same campaign, there's no problem. You can select that university. But the thing is that once you select that university, any kind of conflict that will occur during the registration or during participation or after participation will not be handled by the GDSC, W, and ITW community. So you may enroll from other universities as well. That's up to you. Right. So I think most of the questions are done. And if there are further questions, this wasn't the end. You can definitely ask us more questions on Discord, and more updates regarding this will be shared to you on WhatsApp and Discord. So keep updated to that and watch for uh, tomorrow at 5 p.m. Well, the forms will be released. That is tentative date, but definitely this is what the date and time that was given to us. And if there's any further update, we will tell you about that. And there is just 50,000 entries, so if you miss the 50,000 entry mark, you will not get a chance to enroll in this campaign. So I thank you, all of you for with my heart for joining to this session, and looking forward to have more sessions like this in the future. Thank you.